It's Chauncey Billups' day in court today. Was not wearing a Clutch Sportswear sweatshirt, probably much to the excitement of Clutch Sportswear. I imagine they don't love that. But he pleaded not guilty in federal court on charges in New York City of money laundering, conspiracy, and wire fraud. Both carry a maximum punishment of 20 years in prison. His co-defendants also charged with running an illegal gambling business and engaging in extortion conspiracy. Chauncey Billups was released on a $5 million bond. He put up his house in Colorado as collateral. And his daughter, who works for the Timberwolves, she co-signed his bonds. He didn't say much, answered yes or no questions to the judge, did not speak afterwards.
Where you're looking at this from the Blazers side of things and the progression of this. The judge in the case did not set a trial, but the hope is September of 2026.
Whoa.
This is a federal case. These don't move quick. He's due back in court, was it March 4th for a status update on the case. And if you're wondering what the case kind of looks like because the evidence isn't presented now, the prosecution, the federal side of this, claims they have over a terabyte of evidence.
That's not good because a terabyte of evidence, while it could be some video, are probably a lot of documents of small size. Does hearing that a terabyte of evidence gotta scare you a lot more if you're a Billups fan?
It's intended to do that.
Yeah.
So in any indictment, they're not going to tell you everything because they're not going to give the legal team the preparation to say this is everything. It's just here, there. Eventually, they will get access to those things as they head into court, if they do head to court. But these cases, these federal cases, they have an 89% conviction rate.
And that's down over the last few years because before that, they were a higher conviction rate.
But they don't bring these to court without having the goods.
It's like one of the few times they don't waste our tax dollars.
Yep. Because, well, I mean, you're spending so much time on it that
right.
Either the payoff has to be there or you have to cut bait.
Yeah, and especially when it's not about the high-profile NBA players. It's about the mafia situation. Like that, these NBA guys, I mean, I'm sure the federales are, not stoked, but they're probably like, ooh, a little cherry on top that there's, high-profile celebrities from a sporting league.
Well, it gives them the paparazzi,
exactly,
and the eyeballs on it.
But the reality is, it's trying to control the black market, and that starts with the mafia. So it's like if they're going to bring the mafia into the spotlight to try to take down, they're going to make sure they've crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's. And maybe in this situation they have. Dude, that's got to be such an absolute awful situation to be in. I'm not going back to court till March.
And you're not going to start the
It's not even
trials
Thanksgiving.
a year out.
So I'm a year into this before anything goes down? Because when did Chauncey get arrested? Early October?
Yeah. It's after the morning after the first game.
Dude, that's a rough.
So October, 23rd, 24th?
So he's just going to go back to Colorado and just sit in his house for a year?
Just chilling for basically a year, yeah.
Dude.
With the court appearance in March.
I'm not going to lie. I've got a giant list in my bathroom of non-extradition countries.
October 23rd.
23rd, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Emmanuel Classe came back to New York, and I was like, what is wrong with you, dude? You were out of the country.
You didn't want to get tagged and bagged out of the country.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
they don't
guess
treat
so.
you well.
Boy, I feel for the guy.
So this whole idea of like, if you're the Blazers, you're a Blazers fan, you want resolution to this, it's not coming.
No, it's not coming.
The only way that happens if there's some sort of plea deal.
Yeah, and the reality is
or Chauncey can prove his innocence. Those are your two paths.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this goes to trial.
Yeah, and as this texter points out, if you're guilty, you don't care how long it takes. The longer it takes, the less time you're in prison. But pay it now and pay it later. Like, that's your choice. I personally would rather have a prison start today. If I'm 5 years in prison, I'd rather be, I mean, it's maximum 20. He won't get 20. But if it's 5 years in federal penitentiary, dude, start me tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it's easy to say that, but, you get into that. You know.
I guess you'd have a year to, like, say goodbye and wrap up some things and tell your wife you love her.
It's tough, man.
Boy. Yeah, the interesting thing will be when the Blazers can, like, pull the trigger and fire him,
The league's going to decide that, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's just too many variables.
And you don't have to worry about money because he's not getting any of that money until his stuff figures out. Or if he's
not getting paid at all. It's not getting put in escrow. He's
Yeah,
not getting paid.
Yeah, yeah. And even if he were to get paid, you'd get it back anyway.
We'll say, though, there was a mild change at Moda. Tiago Splitter has moved into that office where the door was closed with Chauncey. I walked into the locker room the other day, and then Tiago was in the office. So they're at least trying to have some sort of normalcy.
I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, if I'm the Blazers, I'm trying to move on ASAP.
The thing is, you can't, though.
Well, I know, but I would like to.
But you try to do things that, where there's not the reminder of the closed door every day.
Exactly.